Okay, only subscribers can talk. So if they're there, what should I do? Who's there? Let's see. Let's see who's there. Hi, Jalen. Good morning. Afternoon, right? This is 102. I promised everybody this morning I would come back and do some arms because I am pooped. I am ready. I've been up since 3 today, and now I'm ready to kind of chill for the afternoon and be into the weekend. But I promised everybody I would come back and do some arms. So when I see someone come in from the group, because I did send some signals, I'll start out. So we're going to be working on the arms, something I really have to do. I hate weight training. I don't like it. I came from a dance background, and I just never liked weight training. I've done private training, and I've done body sculpting and teaching yoga, and I just never wanted to be into weight training. But at this age, when muscles start to atrophy, one of the things we can do to combat it is to build on muscle tissue. So I already knew, working in fitness for 54 years so far, that I was going to have to sort of add some weights. And then I am a cancer survivor, so it's really important that I keep up upper body strength, and I can see some of the loss. I need to come back and build. So I work on my deltoids, which is the largest muscle up here. Deltoids is to your arm, as your glutes are to your leg, and so I need to work. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Good afternoon. Right? This afternoon here. Thank you so much. So I can see some of the atrophy, and that is yay. Thank you for subscribing again, right? So it said I got a new goal. What is that? Okay. Um, hey, thank you. So I am right now working on tightening up everything. This is something that happens to a lot of people, right? A lot of women, especially my age, and you'll see these triceps start to go. So I'm going to be doing a little bit on the triceps to build them back up, just a little bit on the biceps. My biceps, they still have good form, right? They just look that way because I worked in fitness all these years, but I need to strengthen them and soften and build some more tissue, as well as work on the deltoid cap here and strengthen that. That's padding for that muscle, and it'll help not sustain injury for me. So I'm going to be working there, and maybe even we'll get into a little bit of trap work and build it up. I already did a bunch already, just preparing for this. So what I've decided to use, because I like to play, if it gets to be like too much work, I don't want to do it. I want to do something else and have a lot of variety. So these things are so cool. And I didn't get these off of TikTok, but there are a lot of these on my page. I flagged them on my TikTok shop, and I'm going to get a pair of the ones they have at on sale at TikTok because they're really good price. And I really liked them, and they also had a loop right here. So in order to keep from slipping, I've got, and I got lots of these on my page too, and they are really, really good prices. You want to, as you're holding the weights and stuff, I use these for driving. Just we've always worn these to keep from getting calluses on our hands. So this one is really good for, and this is the strength. I don't know. I did orange earlier, which is a stronger strength than this. I didn't look at which one was which. I just want to show you the basics of this. So if you were going to use this one, and I'm going to show you a couple of ways. I have to pull this chair out, but it's no big deal. This is a chair gym, and you can use that as well. There are a whole bunch of ways you can use the chair gym, and I just went through a set of those, and I use the small handheld weights too. So I'll kind of go through a set on each muscle using one of each of these things. So this right here is one of the bands. So if you're going to use it for biceps, it's really important that you hug your body, and the closer you are with your arms to your body, the more you burn calories. Thank you so much. That's so cool. So like when you're running outside, if you hug your body, you're going to burn more calories even than if you went like this. So you'll see a lot of runners. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. And who did that? Okay, it just is hard, but thank you. And Cutie, thank you for joining. Okay, so you're holding this band, right? And just stand on it like this and hug your body with your elbows. I would go into a semi-lunge position like this. You're going to have one leg back directly behind the hip. I just need to move back so you can see a little bit more. Right directly behind the hip. You're going to hug your body, and you're just going to slowly pull up and hold it for a second, right? You're just going to hold it. You don't have to do it really fast. And release it. Don't let it go. Release it. Okay, do that again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3. Let it go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold it. I still got tension here. 3. Again, bring it up. 1, 2. I'm not used to doing this without music. 4, and hold. 2. Squeeze tight. Let it go down. 2, 3. Hold it. It's not all the way down. 1, 2, 3, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3. Let it down. Go. 1. Hugging your waistline. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Again, and up. 2, and exhale. And up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down. Single pumps. Go. Squeeze. Good. 2. Good. 3. Good. 4. And 4 more. 1 and 2. You're going to stay up there on the last one. Squeeze and hold, hold, hold. Hold it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Okay, let it go. And you know, a lot of people omit this portion, but let me get off this. Okay, just reach around behind you. Clasp your hands, press your chest forward, and squeeze shoulder blades together like that. Just squeeze, 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 and just hold your arm out and pull back on the fingers like this. And you can feel that all the way up. Too many people forget to stretch. It's important to stretch that muscle back out. I can always tell when people don't stretch because you don't get the elongated muscles. It gets like lumped up. Okay, here, go again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pulling back on the fingertips like this and squeezing. Wow, and release it. Roll your shoulders around. Roll them around 4 times. Squeezing. Go forward, same thing. 1, 2, 3, and squeeze it up to your ears. And let's take it up, inhale up, take it all the way up, and stretch and interlock the fingers, push. And this is combining yoga. I'm going to stretch you out, and then I'm going to come back and get your shoulders from here. So the arms are slightly in front of the body. Your knees are softly bent, and legs are hip level apart. So you're going to kind of just sit like this into it. When you exhale, when you inhale, we just went up. Inhale, exhale down. Feel that across your upper body, right? Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Pulling the belly button into the spine, by the way. One more time. Inhale up. Stretch, 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 stretch. Reach, reach. Exhale. Ah. Release your arms. Interlock. Go around. Grasp your shoulders and pull them forward. You should feel that across your trapezius in your back. Okay, stretch it all out. So, same thing. We're going to come and we are going to work on the trapezius, which is here between the shoulder blades, up here in this part of your shoulder. And I was looking at my back going, "God, you can tell I haven't done anything. It still looks good, but it doesn't look like it used to." Okay, and you can get that back. You can get all of that back. So, just like we had those hands before, you're going to lift the shoulders up. And one of the things you want to do is kind of point the thumbs down. Relax your shoulders, press them forward. You're going to have your knees just lined up. And you can spread a little bit more if you're comfortable with the toes angled out 30, 45 degrees. This is shoulder level apart. You're going to pull elbows back, squeeze the shoulders together, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2. You're still going tight. And take it back. Squeeze shoulder blades together and hold. 1, 2, 3. Take it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoulder hold. 2, 3. One more time. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't done this in a long time. 2, 3. Last one. Forward. 2, 3, 4. And so we're going to come back and get the front of the deltoid, but we're going to go right now into tricep. I'm going to come back and work all of them differently. So same little strip like this, right? I usually have you stretch like this, right, when we're stretching for this. So you're going to just reach up, 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 and reach down, touch the center of your back, and press your elbow towards, wow, I got an adjustment. Press your elbow towards center. And one more time on this side, stretch, 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 and you're just going to take this down, elbow towards center, right here, stretching in the tricep up here. So now we're going to work the tricep, and this is how you're going to do it. You're going to, same position we had for this hand here, down at the center of the back. Hold on to this, the strip that way, and take it over your head like this, and you are clasping, not single. You could do a double if you want double the tension. So now you're holding onto it like this, but the elbow is pointed up toward the ceiling. All you're going to do is straighten, release. Don't release it all the way. Straighten, squeeze, release. Squeeze into the tricep, back of the arm, release. 4, release it. 4 more, looks easy, right? It is. 4, good, release. 3, release. This is more work if you're, and here we go. 2, release it, and hold it up there. Squeeze, 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 squeeze it up into the tricep. Squeeze, squeeze. If you can, walk that back hand up, up, up for tension, more of the pressure there. Hold it. Squeeze and release. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. You're going to hold it in your hand, and remember, you hold your hand up, put it in the center of your back. So same thing here. Just kind of watch it, put it behind you. One side's always more flexible for me than the other, and this one is not as flexible, so I use these bands, and you can use them in yoga to help you with the flexibility. Okay, so here we go, same thing, and you have this elbow pointing up toward the ceiling. You're going to take the heel of the hand up toward the ceiling. Squeeze, squeeze, release. Slow and easy is better. Here we go again. 2, all we have to do with this one is 8 before we go. We'll repeat here again. Don't let go. 3, squeeze into your into your tricep, release. And 4, I did a really cool one on the chair. Release, right before I turn the camera on. Let's go again. 5, we just do 8 of these. Squeeze into the muscle, release, use your proprioception. And again, 6, open, 6, squeeze into the tricep, release, and 2 more here, squeezing really slow into it, squeeze, thinking about what you're doing. This is mindful movement, and release it. Wow, feels good though. And 1 more, squeeze into that bicep, back of the arm, squeeze, 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 and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Good job, release it. And let's stretch this one out. Okay, stretch this one out as well. Just same thing you did there, just stretch it now. Reach up and stretch right here, pushing it toward the center, and same thing here. And you want to feel it all the way down, and release it. Roll your shoulders around again. Relax, 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 and roll them forward again. So, repeating, let's not bore ourselves. One more time. I'm still on the little weights. I probably need to go up to the bigger ones, but I'm still on the little ones. So we are going to now do deltoid, and we're going to use weights for that, right? And you can just do the movement. I'll do it without the weights after I show you with the weights. Always, when you hold your weights, one of the things you'll do when you're working deltoids, arms are always slightly bent, and this is the normal plane of the arms, slightly in front of the body. So you're just going to lift to your shoulder, but point your thumb down and bring it up. Same thing over here, lift and point it down. Let's do those together. 1, squeeze, and release. Don't come all the way back down. Squeeze up, thumb down, and release. Do it again. This is the part of me that's weak because I've had surgery. 3, and release. And again, 4, and release. 4 more here. 1. This is so much easier to music. Here we go. 2. I just don't know how to pull the music in here. And take it down. Good. And 3. Release. 1 more time. 4. And here's what you're going to do. We're going to go deltoid and trapezius. 1, squeeze into your shoulder blades, push forward and down. Let's go. 1, squeeze into your shoulder blades, forward and down. Just shoulder level, squeeze, press, down. 3, squeeze, press, down. 4, squeeze, press, down. 4 more. 1, squeeze, good. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Last 2. 1, 2, 3. Last 1. Up, 2, 3. Down, and release it. Give yourself a big hug. Don't drop the weight yet. Give yourself a big hug and pull the shoulders forward. Good. Who's here? Oh, Madam Nama. Hi. How are you? Good. Happy Saturday. Right? I'm doing arms, up in arms today, getting the arms all ready and strengthening this upper body. Active chakra today is Vishuddha. And so we did facial exercises this morning, as well as the lion's roar. And we also did a full body Reiki self-attunement. So I'm like hyped and on fire. Okay, so now let's get biceps again. And only because my biceps are so skinny. And it's so easy to work your biceps, because all you got to do to work your biceps is do plenty of movements like that, right? So all you got to do is make sure you have lots of that going in your life. But I don't have lots of that, and I'm usually cutting or cooking or something else. So you're going to come in, and once again, you're in that lunge position where you have right foot in front, in line with the hip, left foot back, right in line with the left hip. And you're simply going to hug your body, and let's squeeze and release. I'm going to add some extra weight on this one because I need it. Okay, challenge yourself. and we're doing low reps and high sets, but we're only going to do 3 sets, right? But we are trying to build up the muscle right now, doing sculpting. So here we go. Squeeze, 1, and slowly down. And in slow and control is better than going like really fast. See, a lot of people pump through it really fast. 4, and don't let it go all the way down. Hugging your waistline. 3, you can see it working in the muscle. So look at the muscle and get your proprioception out there, your muscle sense, right? 4, mindful is better than not going, not thinking about it and thinking what you're doing. 3, squeeze, open, right? And again, 2. So we're going to come up even slower on this. Let's do one more set after this. 1, squeeze. So what you're going to do is 3 up, 1 down. So it'll be squeeze, 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 release. Squeeze, squeeze. Really think about what you're doing. Release. 3. And here's 4, 2, 3. And again, 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and 1. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. 1 more time. Go. 1, 2, squeeze, release it, stretch it out again, just to open up behind, pull the shoulder blades together, clasp your hands, press your chest forward, and stretch out those biceps. While you're back there, same position, right? Release your hands, and I'm enjoying putting these extra weight on this. So you're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you and pull your elbows in. Still start here, hugging the weights in, but you're going to squeeze into the back of the arms again. And we're going to do 8, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, squeeze, 2, 2, 3, and 8 of those, right? So 8 singles, and I'm going to grab some water. 8 singles, and 8 of the 3 up, 1 in. So, elbows in, right? Elbows in here. So, we're in the triceps. Lift up on the elbows behind you and pull the shoulder blades together. And we're going to squeeze into the tricep. Here we ready? Squeeze, release. If you got a mirror, look into the mirror. Look at that muscle and squeeze into it. 3, and release. And 4, and release. Squeeze into it. 5, and release. 6, and release. 7, good, and 3 back, 1 in. Here we go. Squeeze into it. Squeeze, squeeze, release. Squeeze, 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 release. Push, squeeze, good, release, and boom, and go. 4 more times. Go. 1, 2, 3 more times. Good. You should be feeling this. And 2 more. Boom. Squeeze, squeeze. 1 more time. 1, 2, squeeze. Stay back there. Just pump it. Pump into the muscle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and squeeze and hold, 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 hold. Squeeze into it. Wow, my triceps are on fire. Alrighty. And they're going to show it too. They are. Okay, so stretch and take your, wow, wow, wow. That's so tight. If you don't stretch after you work it, you're not going to, it's going to knot up. So once again, place the hand at the center of the back and press it toward the center and hold. Just hold it a second. Drink you some water if that's comfortable for you. And same thing on the left side. Take the hand down toward the center of the back and reach up above the elbow and pull it forward. Good. And so now here's what we're going to do. I'm going to end up the last one, and I'm going to work it on the chair. If you don't have a chair, just go through the movement of of pumping forward and back. This is going to be working the anterior deltoid as well as the shoulder blades, through the shoulder blades and the trapezius and the posterior deltoid when you go back and you squeeze into it. And that's going to give you that definition in the shoulder back and the shoulder blades, but and the trapezius. But it's also going to strengthen and help you with that, with the spiritual posture of lifting up and coming up and out of the pelvic girdle. So I'm doing this one in the chair. I like all of it. All of it's fun, and it's all much better with music. So I'll do one more set. So with this chair, so cool, right? Let me get this and I can show you how you would do it if you just have a regular chair, right? So here's the chair gym, but you can make your own chair gym by just getting one of the folding chairs and using these fans. So I'm going to do one set with the one that comes with the chair gym, and then on my TikTok page I pulled in all of these chairs. It's just a folding chair, and you can also get it just at Walmart, or you can get it online at Amazon, or you can find them at Temu. They're up on my Temu page, and they're like $20. This chair retails for $179. So, but it's so cool, right? I just want to show you an inexpensive alternative. So you're sitting in the chair, and you sit back so you are supported. Bring your elbows up, right? Or you're going to bring your elbows up to here, and all you're going to do is press together and open and squeeze into your shoulder blades. Press together and squeeze into your shoulder blades. Squeeze together, and now pull the elbows back and squeeze into your shoulder blades. Again, press together and squeeze into your shoulder blades. Here we go. 3 and back, and 2 and back. This is my weak side, right. Hold, hold, hold. My right side's my weak. As I said, I've had a lot of surgery there on that side, so it's my weak side. I need to strengthen it. And relax, relax, and roll your shoulders around. So now, same thing, except I'm going to come back, and I'm going to show you just some ways you can use this band. So here is one, right? And same thing, you're sitting up on the edge of your chair, and you're simply going to have the arms here and just lift up to your shoulder and release and squeeze and release. Other side. 1, release. Wow. 2, I'm getting tired. And 3, release, and 4. Here we go. Lift up. 1, release. 2, lifting up as much as you can on the elbow. So I told you I'm recuperating from surgery. And 4. Keep going. Try to keep straight. 1, release. Watch how you hold this. This is better. 2, release. 3, release. 1 more. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Burning in the front of your shoulder. Release it. That's just one way. Okay, so I'll stretch it out in just a minute. So these chairs have this on it, right? So this is how you're going to do the same thing with this chair that you did with that chair. Okay, I mean with the one that's on the chair. So you have a chair. They have backs on them. And you can either wrap it over the center of the chair like this, which most of them are going to have something here in the center. So you can take this for safety over both of these like this, okay? And now you're going to sit between them, and the same thing that you just did with this one, right? You're gonna hold on to it, and I like this better. Now this is really, I have it tuned up really tight. Okay, so now same thing, and you're gonna go squeeze, pull back. This is gentler. I love this better. And squeeze into your shoulder blades. Up, squeeze together, pull back. 4, same thing for a fraction of the cost. 5, squeeze. 6, squeeze, 7, squeeze, and 8. Let's go 8 more. Come on, squeeze it. 1, squeeze, 2, squeeze, 3, squeeze, 4. 4 more times like this. 1, pull. Good. 2, squeeze it back there, and 1. Watch this. You're going to go squeeze up right here. You're in front of the body. All you're going to do is take one arm over that way and bring it back. 1 like that, and bring it back in front of the body. Here we go. 1. Good. 2. Pull it in. 3. Pull. 4. Squeeze. 5. Press into the pecs. I feel that in my pecs. And 7. Squeeze. And 8. Hold it up. Go back. Squeeze into the pecs. And 2. Squeeze into the pecs. And 3. Squeeze into the pecs. And 4. Heart center. 4 more. 1. Squeeze. 2. Squeeze it. 3. Squeeze. Good job. I'm burning. 4. Yay, 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 yay. It's over. Okay, that's all I needed. I am on fire. My deltoids, I can feel it. I can feel the heat in my deltoid cap. I can feel the heat in my triceps and my biceps. I'm going to get those muscles going, right? I already got the good definition, but this is really going to pump it up. That last one I felt in the pectoralis, which I was very pleasantly surprised with that. When you squeeze forward and you feel it into the pectoralis. I feel it through my trapezius and my shoulder blades. And if I'll tell you what, I still need upper body. So what I'm going to do for upper body for you, since it's music, right? So I will make a video, and I will figure out, because other people use music on their lives. I just haven't figured it out. And I know I have to pick from the commercial music, but I don't know how. It doesn't give me an option. And so I'm going to check on how to put music in, because they have some good music for exercise, and that way I can get used. I like to do it to music. My forte is dance exercise. Okay, so you can get a whole lot done to music in a short period of time. So I will work on that for next time. But in the meantime, and I will do the video as soon as I turn this off. I'm going to do a video for your waistline. And here's the reason you need to reduce your waistline. Because you put yourself at a high risk of having a stroke. If you carry fat right here, you put yourself at a 3-time higher risk of having a stroke. If you carry fat right here through the solar plexus, you put yourself at a 6-time higher rate of having a stroke. Now, I know you say, what about those women with big butts, right? If you carry weight in your butt. Oddly enough, what they found out was it wasn't that way for women who carried their weight there. However, that's going to affect your knees, and your knees are highly associated with osteoarthritis, and now you're going to start to have problems like diabetes, problems with your gut if you carry weight there. So you want to keep the fat off of all of it, but in particular here, watch your waist. They have shown that your waistline is more closely linked to your cardiovascular health than your BMI. So that's, body mass index, and also the pinch test is more effective than the pinch test. So your waistline should not be any more than half of your height. And that's a personal thing, however tall you are, just divvy it up in half, and that's where you want to get it to be. But the stuff I show you in just a minute, I've been doing that routine. It came from karate, and I've been doing it for almost 40 years, and it keeps mine, and 5 kids, right? It keeps mine in shape. So I'll be back and show you that, and then Have a good Saturday, and thank you everybody for joining, and thank you all the new subscribers. I got 2 new subscribers on this, and I didn't expect to get any. I came back because I promised I would come back, and also I'm going to come back and show you this tank dress, right? Okay, today I got on, I tried putting on some leotards. It's hot, right? And so I have on it's an old-fashioned swimsuit, right? But it's a tank top, and the Betty Grable shorts kind of got a waistline in them, but they're cool because they're not like the other ones. So, and a tank dress. The tank dress was less than $10, but only 2 pennies less. I'm just trying to remember. I think it was $9.98 from Temu, right? This turban is less than $5 from Temu, and these earrings are right around $2.48 from Temu, and that's for this chakra, the throat chakra for today. So I'll tell you all about that in the video, but I just wanted to show you that because this is a tank dress, right? Like a t-shirt, like it's made out of jersey, and it's so comfy and stylish. And less, where do you find something? Look, 10, 15, $17. And I feel like I'm changing all my garments, old ones, for the bright new day. So I'll see you in just a minute. I love you. Thank you. And thank you for joining me for some arm work. All right. Love you. Bye-bye. Namaste.